Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So recently, this past Monday was Shab-e-barat. It's a holiday that has been created to receive more rewards from Allah. And I say it's been created because some of the hadith that support the holiday of Shab-e-barat are very weak. And hadith are lessons, stories from our Prophet ﷺ undergo verification processes. And of those, we examine the character of the person, the trustworthiness of the person who said the hadith. There's also other verification that our hadith go through to ensure that the lesson, the message, is fact, that it doesn't go against Islam, and that it doesn't invent anything for Islam, or what's called bid'ah, which are inventions, like people making up rules for Islam to follow in order to either control other people or create more so-called opportunities to get rewards. So I did research on Shab-e-barat, and the night of Shab-e-barat is used for visiting our elderly relatives and visiting those who have passed and asking Allah for blessings upon them. Some Muslims believe that praying and fasting the next day for Shab-e-barat ensures their destiny for the next year. So it's a means of receiving rewards and some sort of message from Allah or destiny from Allah that have them covered for the next year. That whatever supplications or dua that they make will come to pass in the next year, or they will reach their goals in the next year. And it is backed up in part by some ayah in the Quran where Allah sends down his angels with decrees. And this night is what they expect to be the night where Allah comes down to the lowest heaven to listen to our supplications, to somehow be more attentive than he already is. However, if Muslims are conscious of Allah's doings, comings and goings, they would understand that Allah comes down to the lowest heaven every single night. It's not just on Shab-e-barat. It's every night. And that's why our night prayer, tahajjud, is most important, because we are sacrificing our sleep to talk to Allah when He is in the lowest heaven and closest to us, so that we can talk to Allah, ask for forgiveness, ask for guidance, and make any dua. And there's no barrier between us because He's in the lowest heaven. So there's a direct line of communication. Most people also have experienced tahajjud to be more peaceful, and I myself feel more connected, more focused during tahajjud, because it's as if I'm kneeling directly in front of Allah. It feels this way in my heart. And to create a holiday like Shab-e-barat, where Allah descends to the lowest heaven to listen to us, it's as if He doesn't already do that, which He does, and also seems to be like throwing a coin in a fountain and making a wish, or kind of like a almost get out of jail free card that, oh, as long as I pray on this night, Shab-e-barat, which many Muslims do, they're like holiday Christians where they just pray, they just participate on holidays. And as long as I do this part, then I'll be okay. Allah will guide me. And it seems very lazy to me, and also giving almost like an out for being accountable of ourselves and conscious of our actions throughout the entire year. And it's in preparation also for Ramadan. And Ramadan is a time where the rewards are exponential, because also the jinn and shayateen, those who do evil and whisper to us to try and get us to do evil things, are locked away in hell, Jahannam. And so Ramadan gives us an opportunity to do even more good, receive more rewards, and not be distracted or have other things get in our way by means of shayateen. Of course, this doesn't mean that we don't get in our own way, because we do. But Shab-e-barat is like this night where Muslims have given themselves another opportunity that is unnecessary. Allah gives us these opportunities every single day, every single night. He comes down to the lowest heaven, and we have that direct line to Him without any obstruction. And the fact that some only visit their elderly relatives and pray for them and ask blessings on them in their presence on holidays, it just makes me sad, because especially in a community where the family is so central and everybody's so close. And in my culture, family spreads out. Most of my family live in multiple states, so you can't just pop over for a cup of tea. But if I'd had that opportunity with my grandma, with my grandparents, it wouldn't just be on the holidays. And I think people use holidays like Shab-e-barat to give themselves a way around being conscious and being more attentive to their elderly family members. And of course, like the intention of visiting and blessing them and having prayer with them is not a bad thing. But if it's with this almost jaded view of Allah, that for some reason He would give one night for this decree or destiny for the next year of good things for us, there's just something that just feels wrong about it in my heart. and I can't ignore that. And it's one of the things about being Muslim that I think all of us have to be aware of, is making sure the things that we practice are actually of Islam, or if there's something of bid'ah or invention to make ourselves feel better for whatever reason. And inshallah, all dua and supplications and fasting during Shab-e-barat are accepted and rewarded in a good way by Allah. But I just ask that we do more research and we do more looking into the holidays that we have as Muslims and the reason for them, because if it's something that somehow extends the mercy that Allah has already given us, if it somehow gives this impression that we have a fortune cookie or a genie in a bottle that we can ask specific things for on this one day and it will come true as like a destiny fulfilling whatever, like, astaghfirullah. Like, these things, we need to be careful about what we practice as Muslims and the information that we give to non-Muslims. Like, Allah descends to the lowest heaven every single night. So there is no obstruction. There's nothing between you and Allah during tahajjud, that night prayer. He listens to you every single night. He is no more attentive on Shab-e-barat than he is every single night. And inshallah, we take his mercy as what it is, fully encompassing and not restricted or extended more during a certain period of time. Allah remains the same, forgiving, guiding, loving Allah every single day. So yeah, inshallah. May Allah keep you happy, healthy, and safe. May Allah keep you conscious and aware. And may you have a beautiful path ahead of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.